Oh great, another guardian. A sentry for a town, city, something. Just when I thought I'd defeated all three guardians, apparently there's a fourth one. Anyway, what's up guys? It's Daz here. But you don't really care. There's only two colossi left. Number 15 and, what do you know, number 16. Funny how that happens, isn't it? Now number 15 is, well, there's barely any clouds anymore. Number 15 is in the top right hand corner. Easy to remember where it is, and actually we saw a glimpse of its area when we were fighting off Celosia. But this one, number 15, probably one of the hardest, probably one of the most frustrating, and boy did I have a hard time with this. Took me 50 minutes to defeat it. This one is known as Argus. What a masculine name, Argus. I hope it's female, but it's probably not. Its Latin name is Praesidium Vigilo. Again, no idea what it means, but there you go. It's also quite different in that, for once, there's only 3 colossi in the game that have it, and we haven't seen one with it in ages. It's a colossi that holds a weapon. We haven't seen that since colossi number 1 and 3. The first one had a club, the second one had a sword, and this one, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. But yes, it's also the second colossi other than Durg to actually have its own exclusive track. It just shows how important it is. It has its own music. That never happens in this game. I think it happens 3 times. That's about it. Yeah, everything else just sort of ruins what it is, so that's all I can say about it. I would say stuff about movie adaptations, but I've run dry already on what to say. So it would be really nice if you could just, even if they just made like an update somehow of this game, like if they made a second HD remake, just one with like time progressing, even though this probably all takes place in the course of 6 hours or 8 hours. I think it would just be nice to see like he arrives in the morning. So let's say it's 12 hours. He arrives in like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, so it's morning. It's all sort of misty and foggy and nice and bright. You come to like midday and there's just a big open sun glaring on him, and then it starts becoming sunset and you've got like a nice orange tan. Maybe when you're fighting phalanx it's become sunset and it's all orange and stuff, and then as it comes later on it gets darker and all cloudy, and you know, nighttime comes along. I think it would just be a really nice sort of thing, you know, that you just see like a whole day cycle with like really good looking graphics either in a game or in a movie, just to sort of show time progressing and just showing how beautiful this supposed forbidden land is. Anyway, this is the lair of, I was going to say lair of Romulus. Apparently I've been watching or playing too much Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but no. This is the lair of Argus. It took me a long time to find the entrance to this place. It's actually up on this little hilly bit here. It looks like a proper castle or something, and it's certainly big. I wonder if this even had humans in the first place. If so, they really made a big structure, didn't they? Anyway, what we need to do is, this took far less time than I thought it would take. We need to go up the stairs. Why is my voice so croaky? I don't know. I'm becoming an old man playing these games. Even though this game is so much shorter than I expected it to be. Because I've been watching them in the form of Let's Plays, generally. Seriously, this game's like 5 or 6 hours long. That's nothing these days. Usually 10 hours for like your average Call of Duty, and 30 hours for most RPGs. Except for the ones that are like over 100 hours. But let's not talk about those ones. Let's talk about the short and sweet Shadow of the Colossus. The Colossus, not the Shadow of the Colossus, just the Colossus lies. Beyond these pillars, what mortal foes await us? It's a field, and nothing else. There's no one here. That's actually would be kind of creepy, especially in like a movie version where you expected to see these monsters just explode from nowhere and then it's just empty nothingness. This was like a proper like Greek stadium or something, especially the pillars. But no, Argus lies in a little valley channel. I think it said like he was trapped or fallen into a canal or something. He's here. This is where the canal is. That's a big cleaver. That's an unhappy face. This is the gatekeeper of the castle ruins. Or should I say, that's the music playing right now. This guy's mode of attacking is with his feet. You can't climb onto his feet, so if you go to a distance from him, he will attack you with his cleaver. Now it seems that the gatekeeper of the castle ruins seems like an alternate version of Revived Power, or actually it might not be Revived Power, but it's an alternate version of a song we've already heard. At least that's what it reminds me of. Wah! But anyway, the way you got to attack this guy is obviously not directly. You got to use your environments, and considering they're so diverse, it probably stands out that you got to use your environment. So the guy attacks using his feet, so we want him to stomp in this area. How exactly you work this out, I'm not entirely certain. Boy, that's intimidating. But anyway, what you want him to do is stand on these little platform things here, because what happens is, if he steps on the right bit, oh yeah, there we go. Doing that lifts it up, and we can jump up to the next level. Hello eyes, stop staring at me. There's actually a reason for these eyes, but I'll explain it in a minute. First, I'm going to explain how you get along this place. Now that we're up on this next level, you can't make any more progress other than stand on these stones. So, what better option to do than just provoke the Colossus some more? Apparently there's a glitch where this guy accidentally glows blue. I've never seen it, and I don't know what provokes it, and I don't know why it all happens, but it does. He looks very disgruntled about this whole thing. Also, did you know that gruntled is a word? It literally means the opposite of disgruntled. It amuses me that there's a word called gruntled. Anyway, can we attack please? When he attacks you while you're here, he'll knock everything down, and what do you know? He made a path for us. For us? For us. Amazing. It's like they're trying to help us, even though they're clearly not. Now that we're on this level, there's nothing on this side, but on the other side, there is something very... What is this? It's actually a staircase! You never see that these days. Wow! Anyway, now that we're up to this upper level, now we can actually do some damage because we've got some bridges which allow us to jump on top of him. But that's not so easy. You'll notice he's sort of preparing for something, or he's just doing some random animation. He might be doing that. But actually, these bridges are not very safe. You try and maybe cross them, you'll see he's aiming for an attack because that's exactly what he's gonna do. He can break down these bridges and you can't use them anymore. Thankfully you don't really need the bridges, so that's good. Instead, and thankfully I actually got it to the side onto the side in time, is now you can jump on him from the edges anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. And now, please hold on, there we go. You can get to his head where his major sigil is. Whoa, okay, alright, okay, great. He flails around a lot, by the way, so if you ever wanted to break your wrist instantly, this is the Colossi to see. He does a lot of flailing. You're probably not going to get a full-sized stab on him, unfortunately. But, you know, medium ones, I'll give it a go. Actually, I might get an opportunity to do it now because he's stunned from the other ones. Oh, there we go. That's pretty sizable. So let's just keep battering at him. Yeah. Alright. The second Colossus have exclusive track. I'm too busy trying to look at everything else. The rules that this guy makes, though, are very similar to Basaran. Why? I don't know. Maybe they ran out of roaring sounds, but... Also, this guy breaks the pattern that it goes humanoid animal, because this is like the first time we've seen a humanoid in quite a while. Yeah. Anyway, he's not dead yet. You see, he's still got health left, but it's not gone. We're not done with the battle yet. Oh no! Well, I mean, you can keep stabbing him if you want, but that's not what we're going to do. Instead, we're going to grab onto his crotch. Instead, we're going to get off the ground and start running, because there is a second sigil on his body. Any ideas where it is? It's actually the only Colossi to have a sigil in this location. The way that I'm being so ambiguous makes it sound like a much worse place than it actually is, but no! There's one on his head, even though it doesn't want to aim on it because it's gone, and there's one on his hand. The one holding the cleaver. So we have to disarm him. He is the only creature, the only Colossus that can be disarmed. Why did I jump off him for this? Because I'm stupid. You actually disarm him by being, whoa, on top of him. I think it's because I'm so used to Gaius, where you have to like make him break his arm to actually hurt him. But no, this guy's not quite the same. So I have to repeat this whole measure again. That's a shame. But he is the only one to have a hand sigil, basically. Although apparently, I'm not sure who it is. I think it might be Barber has one in hard mode. I would consider playing this game in hard mode, but I've had so much trouble in normal mode, and this is my only second playthrough. This is only my second playthrough, that I would never survive through hard mode, and it would probably be more frustrating than entertaining, really. I would certainly be oh, come on. I'd be more frustrated. Right. Sometimes, even if you're standing on the right platform, Argus here steps on the wrong one. It's okay if he steps on the one next to it, since you can still get up, but sometimes he steps on the one that's not even a platform on the other side, and it's very frustrating. This guy took me 50 minutes, 50 minutes to defeat last time because of all this stupidity. Also, I couldn't find his second sigil, and then I didn't know how to disarm him. I kept trying to get him to stab with the cleaver, and he just kept like stepping on me. It was very annoying. But anyway, these eyes are a reference, because it's believed that Argus is supposed to be at least a reference to Argus from Greek mythology. In those like versions of him, in this mythological Argus version, he always is depicted as having 100 eyes. There are eyes everywhere watching you. Ooh. Also, a lot of trouble I had with practice file was actually not aiming on him. There we go. Right, so we need to disarm him. So we need to get to his right arm, and whoa, okay, that's foul play. I'm going back. And we're back. We need to disarm him, so what better way to disarm him by going to his arm? Also, there are other bridges here. There's one on the left and a broken one on the right, but we don't really need it. I know, hidden vitals, thank you for helping me, God, but no. What we need to do is get on his arm. Hopefully the right arm, because that's the one that actually has the cleaver, and that's actually the one that has the weak point. Whoa, okay, thank you. Right, just need to get over his spine thing. Whoa, okay, whoa, alright. Just hold on, Wanda. Jesus, you're really good at being a ragdoll. How are you not dead? Oh, Jesus. You just like whacked him against your chin or something, or your cheek. Ugh. Right. There is a weak spot on Argus. I almost called him aggro then. I find it really... There we go. There, it's right there. I found this really difficult to see in my practice file because I guess the camera was never right, but there's a glowing blue minor sigil on the back of his right elbow. I wonder, considering we need to disarm him, and there's some glowing weak spot, I wonder what happens if we were to stab this supposed weak spot with the sword that's been able to kill the last 14 colossi. Let's do it! Doing that really, really breaks Wanda's poor little arms, and I think I control his grabbing then. But now we've disarmed him. Not very happy, and now the opened way plays. Now he attacks with his fists, which is exactly what we want, because his sigil is on his palm. So come for me, boy. Actually, don't step on me. That's not quite what I want. And that's the edge of the world, apparently, so I'm just gonna run around here. What might be nice to know while we're in this intimidating moment is Argus's walking speed is very slightly faster than Wanda's running speed. Lovely. Oh god, you got a nice shot of Wanda's face there. Okay. Come and hit me, please. I'm running in circles. You gonna do it? You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it? You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it? You're gonna do it. There we go. And whoa! Now we can get right onto his hand. Well, not if you... There we go. Whoosh. And... Right. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, boy. We're upside down. Okay. Lovely. Oh, don't flail your hand. Alright. Great. Lovely. Okay. Alright. Okay. Lovely. Right. If you can stop moving, and if Wanda, can you stop not attacking? That would be very helpful. What's going on, Wanda? Are you alright? No, you're not. You just... Ugh. I let go hoping I'd land on the fingers, but apparently that's not an option. Well, at least he brought his hand right back down for us. That's nice. Now this time, can we actually get somewhat close to the sigil? There we go. Stab! When you stab him, I think he turns his hand in a more nice... Yeah, there we go. No, he doesn't. He doesn't make it easier. I guess I'm thinking of another one. I don't know. Right. Final stab in the hand. Quite anticlimactic, if I must say so myself. We killed him by stabbing him in the hand. Oh well. It's quite the paper cut. And did that count as his ribs? Maybe not. Just stone. And the light goes out of his eyes. But he was an aggressive one. Either way, I know the black tendrils will get me, and I shall accept my death on top of Argus's head.